Broadcast settings. I want to turn them off. Okay. Okay. Advanced settings. That's what I'm talking about. Baltimore. As you know, Lamar versus Cal. I don't even know where my guy from. I know where he from, college. But I'm talking about born. Wealth. Went over there. Like out of all places. Big Baltimore. Just like Earl. ET3, man. ET3. Wanted him on the team. Couldn't have him. Sad. Who wouldn't be sad? You got a chance to get ET. Oops. They put the quarterbacks back there. Quit playing. And the quarterback got kick return. Punt return. Quit playing. Quarterback. No, I'm just saying for old Madden. He fast though. 87 speed. He'd get crumbled. RG3. Oh my Jesus. 66 overall. That nigga had 1 year. Half a year. It's crazy. When was that, boys? When RG3 get drafted? Comment down below. Let me know when RG3 got drafted. Cause he was a GOAT for a second. He was
colleges like are giving us nowadays.
Hey man, I like the snow.
The snow continuing to pile up at game time. And we are underway here in London. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go. Let's go, Kyle.
Fake handoff to Johnson. Now here's Murray. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Patrick Owasor gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after it.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it, because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
Let's go, Larry.
This is David Johnson, the former All-Pro. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Play action. Now it's Murray. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
Now Brown. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
They gotta make me a new face of the franchise. I like my quarterback, but I don't like how he play.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 26.
That's why he got a cannon like that.
From the gun, Jackson.
Bucky sucks.
Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Call that a very strong gain of 24. I love that play because in the snow you think run, run, run. Big passing play there.
And defenders hate it, especially in open space, because trying to come under control, break down, and make a tackle in the open field, difficult in normal conditions. In these conditions, almost impossible.
That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
On second and a yard, Jackson. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the gun on third down, Jackson buying time to his left. He can run, and he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have taken the early lead.
And I got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Tucker down and kick it away following the touchdown.
They don't want to let me run it. Scared.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play the best we can.
You almost get a mulligan there on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
The first down carry here for Johnson.
Run in, DJ.
Across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3-and-out.
Give me a tight end.
Eligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Why do they keep doing that?
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
This like the fucking second time they did this shit to me today.
Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A loss of 2 there, second down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
That's Larry.
And here are the offensive starters for Arizona.
We're all looking forward to watching David Johnson bounce back from a rough season in 2018, because we know he has 2,000-yard potential. 1,000 on the ground, 1,000 in the air. And with a new offensive-minded coach in Arizona, look for his numbers to truly increase in 2019.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
First quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on third down conversions to start this thing. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And, partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now, right? There's no doubt about it. People are wondering what that decision was. But it takes me back to a number of years ago. A very successful coach in the league had told himself before a playoff game he was going to be aggressive. No matter what, he's going to be aggressive. And it ran his team into some real problems early.
No,
and they
I
got
haven't
upset
seen
in that
that
playoff game. Let's see if this team can recover.
Well, that's aggressive in capital letters with glitter, 7 underscore. I mean, that's the definition of aggressive.
Yeah, you can almost hear the cheerleaders doing the "Be Aggressive" chant behind him, and he listened to it.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Brown.
Good shit, Patrick.
They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic.
And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. He doesn't need a lot of space for an electric run. He showed that there. Heck, they told us this week they were hoping he would break a big one. He just did.
And what did his offensive, I mean, remember we talked with the offensive line, and one of the guys, one of the stalwarts said, I don't even have to make a great block for him.
Come on, Arizona.
I just breathe bad breath on the guy in front of me. Often that opens up enough space for him to go.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and... Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there. But, you know, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football, not take the...
Throw it, man. Why they not letting me throw it?
Once more.
That shit crazy.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's Andy Lee now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchdown. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all...
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Terrell Suggs, one of the best in the business at finding the QB, gets home there.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
They always say that real estate is about location. Well, guess what? When it's a slant route, the quick ones, timing.
And the timing off right there, threw it behind him. Here we go on fourth down with Jackson. Flushed out right.
Yes, sir.
Down he goes. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. So shall we say a bold decision to go for it, and that bold decision does not pay off.
And when you talk about bold, you're saying all caps?
All caps.
Yeah, without a doubt. Maybe they're telling their defense they have a lot of faith in them. I mean, that's how you have to spin it, is that you tell your defense, you know something? We were able to go for it there because you guys are so good. I'm not worried about things. That's the only explanation I can come up with in this situation.
He better get ready to
Let's go, DJ. Let's go,
DJ. He's going to be out.
He's going to have to spin it for his own
DJ.
Frankly.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. This is first and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder coming up at halftime while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box. We'll be sending you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A 2-yard touchdown run, and the Cardinals draw a bit closer. They were able to push him backwards on first down, but this time he forces his way in.
I wonder if he went back to the huddle and said, guys, just a little bit more help, and I can get it done on this one. Maybe even overruled the play call from the sideline, just feeling like he had that opportunity, and he wanted to cash it in.
We shift our attention to Mark Ingram. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
Well, now he's looking just to add to his totals. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Brandon Carr on the coverage there. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback, and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Now Murray up. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. And this won't get there, won't be online either. It's no good, off to the right. So we've reached, and now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Corey Peters there to bring him down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is recovered by the Cardinals.
Playing in snow brings so many other factors into the game. It's not just trying to take care of the ball, and we just saw there that that's difficult to do, but just trying to keep your feet and carry out your assignments and make sure you're comfortable while you're out there playing. Are you warm enough in your clothing? A million things going on, but the biggest one, hold on to the ball.
Murray going to throw. He's going to go up top for the end zone, and that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, but it'll be second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. They'll run it with Johnson. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It goes as a loss of 6, and now third down.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Throwing now is Murray. Forced out to his left. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
From the 27, Jackson.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Out to his left. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. They go play action here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Now it's Ingram. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. A handoff. It's Mark Ingram. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
3rd and goal. Jackson flush to his right.
Let's go!
Able to get fucking pick, nigga. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and has been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Kyler Murray, 1,000-yard rusher as a quarterback in his Heisman campaign at Oklahoma. He's got the first down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Welcome back now here in London. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the 4th and final quarter. Here's Murray. He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it's a 2nd down. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for first. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And he's got Fitzgerald. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. And that'll be incomplete. Here's tight end Clay, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a...
Oh, this ball's tipped and intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. Clay, the intended receiver. That's an experienced DB picking off a rookie. Sometimes those experienced DBs, they love going against the young pups, don't they?
And I go back to the offseason, had a quick conversation with him about, hey, when you play younger quarterbacks, what's it like for you? And he says it's like being a bomb.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the fourth, a costly turnover. And the drive starts with a completion left side, and they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands. What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Well, that'll bring up fourth. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there. Now Murray. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. They've been burned twice already on fourth down, but the third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. They fake the handoff. Now Murray on the move to his left. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 11 yards for number 11. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Where's my fucking...
And that play going
where's my fullback going, bro? That's fucking crazy.
He can get out of the backfield.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Shane Ray in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the far Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And that was a young pup, the rookie being intercepted by a veteran DB.
And I loved our quick conversation in pregame with him on the field, where he said, hey, look, I love playing these young quarterbacks. They don't know a whole lot yet, so I can use my mind to put me in a position.
Running through shit.
A gain of 3, second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline.
But it's not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete, but you're right. Hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Oh, Madden. I gotta make you step out. That's crazy.
All eyes on the Cardinals now. Down 14-7, 25 seconds remaining. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. To throw is Murray. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. He was trying to get it to Hakeem Butler there. Third down here.
Nasty, like that shit's small over there.
The Cardinals on third down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. He'll look to throw. He's going
one-on-one, Larry. No, come on, that shit crazy.
So
that
no
shit crazy.
Here on the final play.
That shit weak
and
as
this
fuck.
ball game is over. Well, going into the final
that shit weak as fuck.
They needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done.
That
However,
shit
we
weak
were
as
treated
hell.
really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still.
They need some wide receivers
you're
over
wondering,
here,
could it
Arizona.
happen? Possibly, even though we both knew
Look
it was
out
a
of
long
here,
shot.
Let me talk to you. Please. He scored twice. I was letting him run, though. I ain't even had no quarterback spy on him.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say cheerio from London.
Hi, 80. What you screaming for? Yeah, he close to me. We gotta get a car. My little tax card take do the lifting on that. No, I don't got no money on it. Girl, they don't got no back screen. That's not here. That's on it. I don't care. You don't gotta put it back in there. Put back in cabinet. She already got the other one. Just need to put back in cabinet and get plate. Like, how you trying to make a sandwich without a plate? Like, where they do that at? Take your over there to the. So. But you make the change. You got. I know you gotta clean them off. Relax. That's crazy. That's like making chicken. Boiled chicken. That's weak. I ain't cleaning. I was making everything at 6. Hey, baby. Huh? Yeah, I got it hot. Don't let it cool off, eh? Huh? I said don't let it cool off on you. It's not push me. It's not love me. This nigga's getting on my nerves too. He came in for a quarter and did something. Give me that. Again? Okay. Yeah, I got you. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Sit back, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel get a waiting room. Get a magazine while you wait for me, baby. I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off. Each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. Okay. 10K on the countertop. Don't look so shocked. It's nothing new. Okay. Death comes in threes. Wins come in twos. Cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. Hey. I do a good job. Pull up and pull out and pull out. Head on and hood on. Pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one. They want to keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense. I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket. No change. Okay. I might pass it on, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, it ain't gonna be for old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pounds. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down, hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m., check out, might give her one foul, just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess in my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Half the errands need a reservation, and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a match. Plus all your boys got expensive habits. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. No, they thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions, and I don't need you to okay it. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love it. You got your fork? Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Let's go, bro. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Ooh, I do. I know how I'm gonna play with next game. Big lady, I'm coming. So be ready, cause I'm joystick. You wanna make players? No, we can run this one. We can run this one.
We still on live.
So what? We live in effect, YouTube.
Players on live.
We ain't gonna let y'all see all our stuff. We ain't gonna let y'all see all our stuff. We'll let y'all see what we do when we come back in. Feel me? They team's going crazy. Like I'm sure this nigga don't got all them damn badges. Like no, I'm saying he gonna but on our shit this shit gonna be down here like tell you, hey, they got some shit for For the players, they got some shit. They got some shit.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. Welcome to this.
That's why I said Chicago.
Coach,
That's what I told you. I was playing Chicago.
You get a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome here in New Orleans. Coming up,
Ooh, I forgot about the Raiders.
Matchup on tap.
Oh yeah, Big Ryan.
Steelers and the New Orleans Saints. The kicker for the Saints,
from Dallas.
Has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans. This is
Go
taken
crazy.
about 7 yards deep.
Oh, go crazy.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Let's go,
Out
man.
comes the 37-year-old Ben Roethlisberger, ready to lead the Steelers. And he led the entire NFL in passing yards in 2018.
Come on, Real, get this work. You ain't gotta touch that to get this work. That's how you. Who is T Hill?
That nigga Tyson. Like I said, both gonna be at what?
Quit playing, Big Teddy.
You gonna see what I'm talking about?
Quit playing, Big Teddy.
You gonna see what I'm talking about? Yeah. That's what I'm saying, bro, all purpose.
No. Go to second. Go up.
Oh, yeah. Hey, that's what I'm saying.
Look, they got rookies down there too. Don't sleep. Oh, they don't got a rookie. Thought they had a rookie, but he going crazy. Go crazy, Kamara. Oh yeah, I got a squad. I forgot who I got over there.
James over there. He's scared. He's taking off.
That's good. Hey. That's all I wanted.
Yeah. What you do yesterday?
Good fettuccine YouTube. Fire.
There he is. Your joy. Oh my Jesus.
Somebody really named their son Lil Jordan. Really, literally. Lil. Jordan.
That's what I don't like.
Lil.
Yeah, it was probably taking it away.
Joy. Hello? Yeah. I'm at DJ house, charging my phone. And it's on 10%.
DJ almost stopped breathing.
No. I was gonna catch the bus.
You heard me? I said DJ almost stopped breathing in his sleep last night. Stop breathing, you're gonna sleep. I don't know. I think it was the way he was laying. He had no sitting up.
And I should have some more cash left. I got 5. Bus only like $2. But I still have like 3 left.
He did not want to move from that position all night, so I left him, but I couldn't sleep until, and when I was about to go to sleep, he jumped up gasping for air.
Yeah.
Saying his throat was burning and shit.
Yeah.
Like, once he got up and
Yeah.
said I went to sleep.
They got Big Eli.
Alright.
Huh? Right here in the bed, but he had just fell asleep sitting up. Yeah, the whole time.
They got a
Yeah, I
little.
guess because he was sitting up, sitting up, sleep, I couldn't go to sleep.
They got a little DB back there
He was
and
just
lost.
sitting there in his sleep. I'm steadily trying to wake him, but he ain't trying to get up.
That's why Stephon went crazy on there. They ain't got nobody back there. Damn, his speed 89.
Yeah, that's Big Tyson. Bo
Maybe.
couldn't tell back, but I guess Bo, he had changed his shit right at the scouting combine. He had changed his whole little position and started playing quarterback. But Bo did play like a little bit of quarterback, but Bo was that too. Little white
That,
boy
or he
busting
keep
that
trying
too.
to touch on them and shit. And he don't like that. He don't like being
I don't
touched
know
on
about
things like that.
the big
Big Mark. He went to the New Orleans Saints. You left Vikings? I thought you was a Viking for life. He takes shit back on the Vikings. Go on. Come on, real. Get this work, nigga. Ooh, and they got Jesus. Big Rashad. No.
The second time that he's owned that honor. This is a guy who made a Pro Bowl in his second season, James Conner. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And let's take a look at the Steeler offense.
And now the spotlight falls on wide receiver Juju Smith-Schuster, because with the acrimonious departure of Antonio Brown to Oakland and Le'Veon Bell moving on to the New York Jets, he is truly the #1 target for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Ben leads to Conner on the draw. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
He's taken down here by the Saints. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them, because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their 38.
Ooh.
This is Alvin Kamara, who made the Pro Bowl in each of his first 2 NFL seasons. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through.
And Kamara has it stripped.
It's a strip, nigga.
Up by the Steelers. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
That's just some bullshit
Often on
here.
fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis. No jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him at just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver, he could come down with it anyway.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Good coverage that time by Patrick Robinson. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play...
Get up in there, James! Get up in there, damn big dog!
Touchdown,
Fuck they talking about?
Steelers. Taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead. And they're able to run it in and started with the battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Big
Back
tail
out on
almost
the
got
field now comes the New
murdered.
Orleans offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
Hey, Betty. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock down the way and bring up second down.
That second down run, a big help. The 7 yards leaves them with just a 3rd and 3 now. Now Breeze.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started? Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range.
Oh, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. On the defensive side of the ball, that's the definition of frustrated. You get into 4th down, and then you allow a chunk play like that in the passing game.
Almost felt as if that play was drawn up in the dirt on the sideline. They pulled that from a game plan that wasn't this game, and they still made it work.
On 2nd and 7, Breeze. That is inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
A drive that time of 6 plays. And it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Give me one, Ryan.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Be my first one.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On the run is coming. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the Sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Steps away to his left. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the... That'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams.
Whoa.
A terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Y'all see that?
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. There's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. To throw, it's Breeze. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Breeze now. Being chased out left. He may try and run for this. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Saints have taken the lead.
And he got the nose piercing.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete.
He got blood.
Through one corner, 14-7 our score. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. He's going to look deep down the field. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And it's second down. On second down, Connor looking for space. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Kayvon Webster there to make the tackle.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held him to no gain.
Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster.
That's true.
Incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy could hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. You don't see too many conversions on 4th and 10, but we just did there. A gain of 14 and a 1st down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
That is caught at the 7. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Again, it's Roethlisberger. And it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. from the 2 now. 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it. This is Connor. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. They'll look to run with Connor. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drive?
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. And hindsight 2020, I think they probably should have gone for the field goal, right?
The 3 points would look really good right now, but I think what we just saw there, analytics really starting to creep into the game because more and more teams are saying the more you go for it, the better your odds of getting it, the better your odds of scoring 6 points.
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come up to 6.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
There's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. On 2nd down now, it's Connor. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I didn't even run that shit.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to
come on, bro?
Bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance. Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis in his first half of action. Now Roethlisberger getting this one into the hands of Smith-Schuster. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Ben to throw again. He'll find Smith-Schuster again. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy.
Oh, that shit crazy. What? The ground can't cause that, Madden. Come on, that's tough. That's tough, bro. That's tough, my nigga. That's tough, nigga. That's tough.
Right foot in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Fuck that. The replay official control review in the last 2 minutes of each half. Damn. Gotta be before the 2-minute mark.
An incomplete pass on first down that leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. That is caught inside the 5.
Big Juju,
nigga. Take
nigga.
it in for a Steeler touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead.
Blood just had a baby.
Excellent, long, sustained offensive drive. And now they can look across the field and see a defense that looks a little bit beaten down. Right now, as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking to yourself, can I dial up the knockout punch?
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
If you just tuning in, man, my boy Bino's
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Boy Sausage, the
They'll bring it a
motherfucking
few past the 20
Steelers.
to the 23-yard line. Drew Brees getting ready to go again on
He got the lead
offense.
record.
Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but they're losing. And I think as the captain of the offense, you probably always feel like you need to do more in that situation.
The best have always felt that way, and they won't settle for anything less. So right now, his goal is to increase what he's doing on the field. Trying to make sure his teammates come along with him, and he feels like if I do better, everyone will do better. And that's what we're seeing from him right now. Got to have a little extra determination.
Yeah, a little extra determination. He has thrown the touchdown pass. No interceptions for him personally to this point. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield
is crazy,
incomplete.
man.
Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. That'll bring up 2nd down. Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but you didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually
What
happens,
the
you don't get many
fuck?
opportunities, you get over anxious and you start to think
you-
about
if you
taking
tap-
it away
if
and
you
going the
tapping
other
it, you
way
go pump
instead
it.
of focusing and catching the ball.
All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. Now Breeze on 3rd down.
Get his ass whopped.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Let's go, TJ.
So we have reached halftime here at 8. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. Spinning away. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the areas and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Breeze looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Eluding the pressure right. And he hits his man, Matthews. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
And a key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down. Spectacular catch turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3 and out. Past the 20. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. T.J. Watt able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means
Cook's got it. Touchdown Saints. Jared Cook, 30 yards. And the Saints have retaken the lead. Yeah, he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
That will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Juju Smith-Schuster and the rest of this offense heading back out there. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? It's usually not by himself, is it? Usually opens it up for other people.
No way, big man. Get that bitch out.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Good coverage that time by Patrick Robinson.
Well, the obvious goal is to try and score a touchdown, but at the least, adding to a pretty big yardage total for his intended receiver there.
Yeah, well, you got a guy over 150 yards. Keep chucking it deep to him, I guess.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can get it to him short, and he can make plays that way, but I like what you just said. Throw it to him deep and get it a big chunk.
But incomplete on that try. Going top shelf for Smith. That's caught inside.
Let's go, Juju.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Go.
Now that's 2 big catches that he's had on this drive alone.
And I can hear it right now. If they give up a 3rd to him, whoever does that, go stand on the other sideline. You're persona non grata on our team at that point.
That's caught at the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film. When I was playing, all our defensive coaches talked about when you knew your own goal line and you're trying to...
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
I don't like that. They got me that real.
So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement?
Whole head for first, like
not just the points on the board, but the
nigga don't die. Nigga
coast
just
to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play! Now give that man an oxygen tank.
That's your boy Old Mo. You said momentum, right?
Old Mo. I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six.
And now 20 yards away.
They'll be taken in the end zone.
Cut him up.
Spins by. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
I wish I got that tail. That'd be the only thing I always play with these teams that got okay tails, not a monster. Like, that's all I got. You went to running back? Remember he was on that No, on that show. On Netflix. And he was a light skinned nigga.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, blows on one of them shows on Blood. Let's see if Blood get nasty. Get nasty for the show. Freak show.
Getting set to go again, Ben Roethlisberger marches onto the field. He's hoping to channel his first half play. They had the lead at halftime, was playing well. Flip the script here in the third quarter a little bit.
I think he misses the Pee-wee days, you know, when you just got the orange slice at halftime, right? And remember, there weren't any real adjustments then, right? You weren't looking at some tape, right? You weren't looking at stuff on the Surface tablets. You just went back out and played. Right now, maybe the adjustments have caught up to him.
We'll see. Maybe he just needs a couple orange slices here for this drive. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Throw left side, taken in by Washington. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
I like this.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that could be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and they picked up a first down for him, too.
Now Roethlisberger. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 the 45 in enemy territory. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Roethlisberger now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10.
Big Juju, quit playing with him.
Roethlisberger.
Quit playing with him. You gotta double that man.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
Let run this shit over. Catch his
routine.
He is dipping shit though, my mama.
300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. Good work after the catch gets him 15 and the first down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row.
Oh, that's crazy.
Keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong.
The time he wanna... Oh, my God. That's crazy.
On first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And he keeps 6 points off the board.
You're wrong, Big James. What the hell, man? I did through him.
Gain of 13, it's a
I just
first
don't let the
down.
other nigga tackle me like
So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Cameron Jordan, his 2nd sack of the night. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with cover?
And this is going to be intercepted.
That is a linebacker, Moss.
Linebacker Jamario Davis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Get that shit out of here.
And that is incomplete.
Yeah,
Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending the guy downfield with the in route accompanying it. What people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're looking to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one, and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward.
You see the extra routes over there?
Throwing on second down. Breeze out to the flat. That's complete to his right. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 12 yards there.
That's all I like this year. Everybody OP. Everybody got their little OP
but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence.
Like Juju, he was going OP for a whole quarter.
Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
TJ, look at
first down
your brother,
but it's
get this shit
incomplete.
off.
The linebacker
They made
TJ
him
Watt there on the coverage.
You smaller than Juju, you should be.
Today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turns into a nice play.
Breeze will try again on second down. Flush to his right.
Good defense, TJ.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Looking to go back to Thomas again, and it's third down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Backfield, that's complete to Kamara. Kamara has it straight.
Yeah, Kamara.
Like
yeah, nigga. Yeah, we hitting rock. Ain't hitting body.
It was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play.
We hitting football.
Exactly
ball! We don't want to hit the body. We hitting football.
Two-score game, so hold on here. Not done in the fourth. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, it's Roethlisberger. Dancing to his left. And some space here. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement.
That shit crazy. That shit hit my nigga right in the hands.
Level in everything he does, and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time. This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
Now Ben on 3rd and long. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Let's go, Juju.
And he'll be taken.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. They go play action with Roethlisberger. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Juju Smith-Schuster the target once again. And that'll bring up second down. To throw again is Roethlisberger. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. 11 yards there. First down. Heady on that one, huh? Getting out of bounds before the 2-minute warning. They get an extra timeout, extra opportunity to move the ball downfield. Very smart football. From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. A second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Kayvon Webster on the defensive side able to get a hand in.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. They fights him off. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Saints will have the football back. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. A 10th carry for Kamara.
Oh, my God, he didn't bust. He didn't bust. He didn't bust, man. He didn't bust one. He didn't bust one. He had
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, 78 yards. And the Saints add on to their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
I got so fucking close, nigga. No, I got so close that I was supposed to tackle you.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
First play of the drive there is incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster the target once again, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated, the front and the back.
This is caught inside the 15.
That's fucking crazy.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts.
But a nigga can get a good
just
dog.
over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Nigga with a face first with me, though.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Marcus Williams.
He's to the house. He's to the house. You two, he's to the house.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for a touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that will bump the lead up to 26. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards. All told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And the Steelers set to take the field. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better, and try and execute that on the way out the door. Maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better.
Shit like that, though.
As you end the ball game, it's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive, and also give them a first down. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack.
There you have it, YouTube. My nigga Bino whooped my ass, boy. Shit. Like, subscribe to the channel, boy. Comment down below. Yeah, me and my nigga, we about this hoe. Oh yeah, Big Ben, and yeah, we go crazy. We go crazy on this motherfucker.